Hello, everyone. Oh, 1 second. It says rotate my device. If you're here, it's probably because of the name of the video. What I'm doing here is I'm just going to change my guitar strings on my acoustic. Ignore that you hear in the background. Someone's watching my live stream while in the same room as me, which is kind of like an oxymoron, and it's kind of like breaking the fourth wall when you think about it. It's so stupid. So, I got these new guitar strings for my acoustic. Not sponsored. This is like Ernie Ball, and it's an 80/20 bronze alloy. And it's the top string is 50 and the bottom string is 10. And it comes in this nice little package. I got like 3 of them. This is one of them. My dad got them for me. They're like $10. And get the thing away! Alright, of course. Now let's begin. First, take off the strings.
There's only one viewer, and that's me.
How does it feel being the only viewer, Corey?
It feels awesome.
Better because it's me we're talking about.
Oh yeah, guess it.
So we're taking the strings off.
Look, Jimmy. Look at the live stream.
Thank you, Rebel Shadow, for joining.
Shadwa.
Shadwa.
Yeah, Rebel Shadwa. Also, I'm going to play Fortnite. You know, I want to go live stream.
While I'm live streaming, that's kind of like stupid.
It's not stupid. It's just really, 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 really dark gray.
That actually sounded nice. But you know, I just realized I don't have anything to place the strings on. I'm gonna have strings on the floor. It's because of you guys. So, strings are all dangling. I could play in a metal band at this point. Now I have all the strings right here, just dangling. I need to figure out where I'm gonna place these bad boys at. Well, first I gotta get rid of these little knobs right here. So let me just figure out. Well, I'm gonna put this up here. This is usually the box that holds all my music-related stuff for my guitar, but today it will be my string holder. This little box I got. I have no clue what this thing. I have no clue what it holds. It could be a cigar box, but I've seen cigar boxes, and cigar boxes are made of wood. I even have a cigar box in here. I put a bunch of tapes in it. It has no cigars in it, but it smells really nice. So now what we do is we get rid of the things right here, which I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to use this thing right here. I don't know, it's worked before, so let's go for it. So I'm going to place these bad boys in the package, because you don't want to lose this stuff at all. And while I'm thinking about it, I think I'll clean up a little bit of my guitar, because it hasn't been cleaned up in a while. So it's gonna need to have a nice little clean up to it. It's kind of like an ugly guitar. Kind of like, you know how there's ugly sticks when it comes to fishing? This is the ugly stick of guitar.
Travis is in the background changing guitar strings.
Live streaming as well. Watch my live stream.
Don't watch his live stream. It's horrible. It's literally about I'm holding this in between my legs.
Are you watching my live stream while streaming?
No, I'm streaming.
Then who's watching my live stream?
No one.
It says someone's watching my live stream.
Okay, then why don't you check?
I can't check who's on the live stream.
Well, then make them do something. Make them type in something.
Type in something, whoever's
Please. I'm holding this in between my legs. This hurts. I'm going to use a cup that has been in here for 5 whole months. Whoops. Whoops, it almost fell. Nope. This should just be called Rebel just failing at recording a live stream. Why can't I record this?
Because you're stupid.
Oh, and spoilers for Red Dead Redemption 2, by the way. Yeah, Arthur died.
Red Dead Redemption 2 sucks.
Just the gameplay. Why am I live streaming? This shouldn't be on the face of the earth. Whatever, I'm just gonna roll with it. This I bet will be in a cringe compilation one day when I'm older.
You'll never get older because you're gonna die young.
Dude, I'm gonna die at age 36 by tuberculosis. No, I'm not. Please don't let me. I have a big beard. Goodbye, everybody. I have to go. Total watch time 118 seconds. That thumbnail. This was a horrible live streaming.
Live streaming? That means it's currently streaming.
This was a horrible live stream.
Come on, get off there. I'm too afraid to touch it because have you ever been stabbed by a end of a guitar string before? It hurts like ball sack. Okay, there. Finally got it off.
I just updated the video.
Yeah, and I
I
don't
mean,
care.
edited the video. Or live streaming.
Ouch, balls. So, now that I have all the old strings off,
All the old strings off.
let's see if I have them
See
all
if I
here.
have them all here.
Alright, well, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where's the other string? Oh, God. There it is.
Misfit died. I forgot.
There it is. There's all of them. So I'm going to go to my recycling bin, and I'm going to throw these away in a very environmentally friendly way. I'll be right back.
He's gonna throw them in the trees, everybody.
Yep, because I'm like that.
I'm gonna play Red Dead Redemption 2, but like in first person. Okay, everybody. So I'm your co-host, Killer Keemstar. No one's watching. There's no strings. I bought my first real 6-string. I bought it at the 5 and dime. First real 6-string. Okay, everyone, let me give you a quick guitar tutorial. First, buy a guitar. Guitar Center is the best place. Second, okay, please sponsor me, Guitar Center. Second, you take the guitar, you hold it by the neck, and then you smash it against the ground! I'm dead.
Thank God you're dead. So, I'm going to clean this thing up a little bit because it needs to be
And that
refreshing.
thing right here.
So, how about we refresh it a little bit?
Santa came early.
What is that? Oh, you're an idiot.
Oh yeah? I'm a hunter. I'm a hunt your face off. It's a good pronghorn. I'm gonna hunt it like I never hunted before.
I would be listening to some David Bowie right now, but I'm afraid I'll get copyrighted because
Screw you.
Roar XD. So now I'll take some of this. It's from my Fast Fret. This thing like lasts you forever. I got this when I first started playing guitar, which is about maybe 2 years now. I'm still using the same can of it. I don't use it every day like I'm supposed to, but I'm still last you a lifetime. You buy it once and that's about it almost, really. This guitar has seen many things. And I'm
Including
surprised
war.
it's even still playable. Because when I first started playing, I was really into the grunge music, the Nirvana, Pearl Jam, stuff like that. And, I had a misconception about drop tunings. I thought drop tunings meant not drop tunings, but when it said out of tuned playing, I literally took it serious and I'd play my guitar out of tune and make songs with it. The first riff I ever created, and what you did was you took this top string right here. You have everything in standard, you know, you get it all in standard tuning and whatnot. Take this top string, and because I didn't know anything about the notes at the time, I didn't know what note I was dropping to, but after research, I think it's like a drop C or something. You take it and you do it in a 180 spin.
A what?
To where this one side of the nut is facing the other way. I don't think this is called a nut, but something like that. And these two right here, other top two, you did it in a 90-degree angle.
Nut.
And then these ones, you just did whatever with them.
You just nutted with them.
Corey, can you shut up? You're not very mature for your age.
Nuts.
Yeah, you're starting to act like a 13-year-old. I remember being 13.
And nuts. Ah! He killed me. Send him
So
to
I'm
jail.
going to tighten this up a little bit because these things are rather loose feeling.
My pelts!
So I'm going to just tighten it just a little bit. Yeah, that feels good.
Just Monica.
Yeah, it feels better.
Still processing. Subscribe to Rebel Shadow.
You don't even know how to spell your own name.
Oh yeah, it's Rebel space SHADW. Get roasted. And I know that's spelled incorrectly. I don't care. It's on purpose.
Yeah, right.
It is.
So now we have it. Now it's time to put the strings on.
It
I start with one string at a time. I don't put them all at the same time and do that. It's just too much of a hassle for someone like me. And I've never had a size 50 top string. I've only had 42s. So this should be pretty fun. That's going to hurt like balls. But it's going to be fun. Corey, the thicker the string, the like the bigger the gauge, the thicker it is.
Thick.
You're so funny, aren't you?
Yeah.
You could be a comedian when you grow up.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to be when I grow up, you idiot.
Good luck.
Thank you.
So put the string in there and then put the little...
I just ran over a fox on accident.
Now, it's time to put the string in.
Duel.
So, this isn't a tutorial on how to tune your guitar. String it. I'm just stringing it. But here's a little tip. I'm going to try this out, but this thing right here, this little thing right here that holds the strings together, that's called the nut, I think.
Nut.
And what you can do is take a pencil, write in it, to make
Nut.
your guitar strings last longer and sound better. Don't know if it's true or not, but gonna try it. What harm could it do?
Every bit.
Because pencil lead is made out of what, graphite? That's like good for your guitar thing, I think. I don't know. Don't quote me on it. I'm not an expert. And if you quote me on anything, you're probably an idiot.
Because that was an idiot. Cobblestone Reigns admitting that he's an idiot on camera.
1982. Colorized.
Colorized. Don't quote me on that. Cobblestone Reigns.
I say that all the time to people. When I tell them new pieces of information, I tell them, don't quote me on it.
I found my hatchet. Remember that one book you were obsessed with called Hatchet?
I was not obsessed with it.
Yes,
It's a
you were.
good book.
You bought every single piece of merch. How to be pretty much every single teenager ever.
Now it's time to
To
cut a bit of this stuff off.
I want to go before at someone.
So I'm going to put it in my environmentally friendly box right there. Now it's time to go to the A. If you're first starting guitar and you can't figure out the names of the strings when they're open, that's mean when you're not fretting it by any means. Here's a good acronym to learn. Eddie, 8 dynamite. Goodbye, Eddie. That's each one of your strings. You have 6 strings. Top one is E, Eddie. The one below that is A, which is 8. And the one below that is D, which is dynamite. The one below that is G, it's good. And the one below that is B, which is bye. And then the bottom one is E, which stands for Eddie. That's how you remember it. There's probably a million different acronyms you could do with it, but I've never had to use an acronym. I've just seen it a few times and memorized it. It just came to be.
Eddie and Dan got big egos.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one.
Your mom got a big ego.
That's not a good one.
Your dad got a small ween.
My dad is your dad.
Exactly. You got the genetics. I'm attacking this dead deer. Rebel Shadow, animal abuser. I just like that little. I have to go. Gotta leave you up to find a way.
Yeah, it seems good enough.
Mama, ooh, life has just begun. Now I've got it thrown all away.
Okay, are these mixed up? Nope.
Mama,
The way it meant to be.
oof.
Now this string we're about to do right here is a D string. It's so funny. It's called a D string. Grow up.
Dingus. Wiener. Who's watching your stream? No one.
No one. That's understandable. I feel like I'm talking to myself at this point. I'm about to go insane. I feel like these will only be watched like when I die, young or something like that.
They will.
Travis Range just foreshadowed his own death live, not clickbait.
Just shows you saying one day I'll die.
Wow. It's
Wow.
like we expected this guy, this kid, he's 15, to live forever, but he's dead, which is like surprise Pikachu face.
Face.
Yeah, because that's what it is. It doesn't show the entirety of Pikachu, it just shows his face. Is Pikachu a he even?
Pikachu is a Pikachu.
Pikachu is just Pikachu. Pikachu. You're a Jew.
Reversing the card.
We're all Jews.
We're all Jews in Christ. I Jews you, Pikachu.
Adolf Hitler killed the Jews because a Jew broke his heart.
Well, I just broke this deer's body. I'm sorry, cutie, but I must kill you. Yeet.
Alright, that seems good enough.
I stole this doe's body. I got a good pronghorn about you.
Beautiful.
You
Now
wanna
we're
know
gonna
what's beautiful?
do the G string. G string! That's so funny. Hey, grow up. You know, the first string I ever broke on guitar was the G string. So, ladies, call me up. You know. I'm just
Tell me
kidding. You
not
guys
to
are wasting my time. See, why watch porn when you can listen to King Crimson? Or listen to Dark Side of the Moon. for
That's
that
just saying,
fact.
why watch porn when you can listen to Travis on Reigns play guitar?
Yeah, exactly.
I am a man.
I am Liman. You don't know how many times on Discord I've been called Liman.
Unless, you know, you were one of those people who call me a man.
Like, the moment I made the name, I'm like, people are going to call me Lemon in the future. But I was like, I don't know about that. And it turned out, yes, people started calling me Lemon on Steam back when I did play on Steam and use Discord.
I killed this deer by shooting it in the lung. What an awful way to die, but really good. This deer has served its purpose and like just died. But after all, that's our purpose in life. Just die.
Go commit die.
Reversing no card.
Alright, that's it. We're gonna hammer time on this hoe.
What are you hammering that dough? I'm attacking this deer's dead body. This is what you get for running away. This is what you get for being dumb.
Alright, that's it.
This is what
I don't
you get
feel
for
safe
being a
about
deer.
this. Okay, well that might be the problem.
Gotta leave you all behind before my favorite show ends.
Okay, there. That's what's the problem. You jerk, you did it way too soon.
Exactly. I'm going towards my house. Completely accidental. Thank you, John.
Alright, here's a little tip. When it comes to the G string,
You don't
I'll show it to
understand.
you when I go to cut it.
Oh, thank you.
This way, just tighten it, yeah.
Thank you for letting me be that. I have 23 gun orders.
When it comes to the G string, when you go to cut it, I feel confident now to cut it. Leave it a little bit long. Why? I don't smoke. But like my dad, he smokes and he goes to play. Put the cigarette on the end of it right here. You probably can't see it because of the low quality. But you've probably seen people put a cigarette at the end of their guitar. Oh, that's the same note. I wonder what note that is. I don't have the perfect pitch. I guess it's not the same note. It's a power chord. Now it's time to go into the B string. Question for people out there who do play guitar and they're probably really good at it. Is it supposed to take you like 23 minutes to change your strings?
To tune your strings.
Change, you moron.
Tune.
Now tuning it is a completely different process. Tuning your guitar strings can be scary. Kind of like when you had a fun day with your friends or whatever and you walk inside your house and your mom starts yelling at you. That's kind of like what tuning your guitar is. I mean, like tuning it after changing the strings.
Your mother.
Has anyone in the video watching there's no one there. Okay, yeah, I'm tuning it the right way. Ever lucid dreamed? I'm pretty sure I've lucid dreamed before.
Yeah.
And you know how they say when you go to lucid dream you gotta have like an indicator, like you gotta count your fingers or something like that. Yeah, I had an indicator, but it was for my guitar. That night, I pulled an all-nighter that night. But I had changed the strings on my electric, and I had them tuned up and everything. I had the clips clean, you know, everything was, it was ready to play. That's what I'm trying to say. And so I had a dream that night, strangest dream I've ever had, that I was on my bed and it needed to be changed. I'm like, I thought I already did this, and right there I controlled everything. I can't remember all that happened in it, but it was really cool. I remember bits and pieces. That's about it.
He fell in love,
Oh, ballsack.
and then he met this girl he loved, and like they totally got married and had kids because he put his.
Okay, Corey, it's time for you to stop talking.
I'm being hunted down by wolves.
Thank God.
Not again.
Yeah, you're gonna die.
None of that, you horse. Ah! I was heading straight for a tree.
Wow, none of.
Goodbye, you horse eaters. Goodbye, everybody. I have to go. Gotta leave you all behind for my favorite show. Mama, life had just begun.
No, I usually leave treble strings a little longer than the.
Longer.
Corey, you need to grow up, kid.
Oh yeah. Well, you need Jesus.
We all need Jesus.
You're right.
Now
you're
it's
right.
time for the last string, the high E string.
The E.
The entire time I have not been tuning it in standard, so the strings are not tuned yet. That's the fun part. Keyword on fun. It's quite scary when you go to tune it. I mean, you expect it to snap, but it's meant to go there. So you're like, why should I be afraid to tune my guitar? It's supposed to be here.
I literally missed that lantern 58 times. Now I only have 5 bullets left. Spread. Fire spread. If John Marston has all these guns and stuff at the end of the game, then like, shouldn't he like have all the guns in the beginning of the next game?
No, Corey. There's a reason why Red Dead Redemption 2 sucks, but
But he has all the guns in the end of the game.
Red Dead Redemption 2 sucks.
Red
I have
Dead
never played a more disappointing, what's it called, a prequel? Or a sequel, or whatever they're called, in my
Sequels
life.
are after the game. Prequels are before the game.
Okay, whatever it's called, in my life. We waited so long for it. There was so much hype for it. The game's not even a game. It's like a life simulator. You gotta take care of a guy.
Not really.
Otherwise, you start to look like crap, and no one wants to look like crap.
I mean, to be fair, there is no difference between how you look when you like, when you eat, between how you look when you don't.
Shut
eat.
up, bro. I've already told you my opinion on the game. It sucks.
You don't look any different though. The only thing that's affected is like your stamina and health. Even then, barely. Goodbye, everybody. I have to go. I will leave you all behind because your mom's gay.
Alright, now here's the fun part. We're now gonna tune our guitar in tune. So let's start off with the easiest to the hardest strings. I always have a problem with the trebles. What they do is they snap, but they're completely tunable. They're not broken. They're completely tunable. So now it's time to do it.
Is it supposed to make that sound?
It's not in tune yet, kid.
Is it supposed to make that sound?
Almost there. There. We're there. It's supposed to do that.
Sure.
G sharp. Almost there. Almost there? Almost? No, not even almost there. E to G is what, a minor third? F to G. F sharp. Up, microtone.
No banana.
Oh, it's such a nice sound. No, great. Here's the bad part. Parts I hate the most. Oh, great. E, you're going to be so fun.
Rufus is a good boy. Pet the little dog, Marston. Hey, your puppy.
Come on, get past C. Corey, shut up! D, 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 D. D sharp microtone thing. Still D sharp microtone. Actually, D microtone. It's in between D and D sharp, which would be a microtone, but we don't have microtone in a 12-tone system here in the West, in America. Thanks. It's not broken. I promise.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably even better now. Corey, shut up. That song sucks. C sharp.
Are you not even watching the stream?
No one is.
Good.
Almost done. It's almost there. It's there. Now I just need to tune it a few times. Now we gotta play the tuning chord progression. It's the chord progression you play when you first change strings on your guitar and tuning it. It's a D to C to a G. Major chords. I'm gonna have to do this a few more times. Really, E? You know, I see people complain all the time about how their G string never stays in tune. Mine stays in perfect tune all the time. I guess I'm just tuning mine. I guess I have a weird way of stringing. So, the stream's pretty much... Yeah, 1 second! My dad wants his players back. So it's pretty much done in tune. This stream's gonna end right here. Thank you for whoever watched. Thank you. Goodbye.
Where they be at? I got belly burst and I see you cry.